Yeah, they can record in public spaces, no problem, right? And they'll try and get around it by standing on a public pavement, send the drone up, all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. Whatever they do, yeah? That's their right to do so, no problem. However, what they don't have a right on, is being a dick. If somebody's asking you, what are you doing recording here? Why are you being confrontational and not just saying, listen, mate, I'm recording this to put it up on YouTube, for you and me to have an argument because that's what's going to get views. Because the reality is, pal, is if I just throw that drone over, have you not noticed any of these DJ audits, these Charlie Veach, whatever the fucking names are, have you not noticed? Have you ever seen drone footage of an actual building?
Right, welcome back to the Benchwarmers. Welcome to the best podcast in the world. Remember, guys, don't forget to...
Wow.
Are you sure sick today? You all right?
Yeah, sorry, guys, don't know what happened.
Bloody hell,
that was
too
a
much
long
water.
snow.
Yeah, it was a long snow. He's bored of us already.
You know, I went on holiday once with the boys.
Yeah.
And we were staying at this hotel. And they were like, flipping hell. They were like, we're not kidding, Faz.
But you can snow.
Yeah. And we
Loud.
were downstairs in the lobby. You're on the third floor. And it was like a hollow lobby. So you can see like all the way to the top of the building. And then the rooms are across. And they were like... Yeah, you were like the whole place could
Or a cow being milked. Yeah. I don't know.
But obviously,
Move it.
Yeah. But obviously, I've got a disability, so while you boys are laughing,
it's going down that route, is it?
Yeah.
Is it affecting you doing anything from day to day?
Yeah,
it is. Day-to-day life.
Yeah,
breathing. Anyway. I'll tell you something else that's annoying apart from that story.
Coming through like Darth Vader, needed an inhaler.
Have you guys ever come across? Yeah, I can't even get my words out. Right. Have you guys ever come across those auditors?
No.
Have you guys ever come across those videos of those auditors?
No.
Never come across them.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever come across those videos where there's these guys who pretend to be auditors?
No.
We're doing that again. Have you Right. Have you guys ever come across those videos of those auditors?
Oh, you know what?
Don't talk to me about those auditors.
You know those mad people that
clout chasing, slipping,
sons
of snitch. Yeah, like, you know,
No
they're doing it for a view. They're doing it for a view, Zed.
Sell the soul for a view.
Get me out of here.
So for the guys at home, just in case you don't know, these auditors, what they do is they will go to private properties, go to public properties, and they will always try to record and get some sort of response from people.
They try and embarrass people is what they do, Zed.
Yeah.
For a view.
For a friggin' view.
Under the pretense of, I'm recording this for public information because people are interested in buildings. I'm 34 years old. I can tell you honestly with all my might, and I can speak for my entire friend circle as well. So people don't just say, oh, it's just you, Faz. No.
You're the anomaly.
Yeah. I can speak for every single one of us to tell you that we have never, ever sat down and thought, I wonder what a police station looks like from an aerial view.
Not even an aerial, from inside. Because they actually go inside these properties as well. But anyway,
for a rise, man.
According to these auditors, right, this is it's not legislation, but it's a known thing, right? And I'll go into legislation in a second.
Right.
In the UK, members of the public and the media do not need a permit to film or photograph in a public place. And the police have no power to stop them filming or photographing incidents or police personnel. Now, this is derived, well, it's not derived, it's what the auditors use. They quote this every single time they go out and record. So they quote from the Criminal Justice Act 1972, Section 33.
Not Section 33.
No, Section 33, which is an extension of the definition of public place in Public Order Act 1936. That's hard to get off my chest, but that is what it is. And this states...
So what does it mean in real life terms?
In real life terms, a public place...
Break it down to a simple man like me.
I'll do that now. public place includes any highway and any other premises or place to which at the material time the public have or are permitted to have access, whether on payment or otherwise.
Well, Zed, that's lawyer talk. Talk to me like I'm a packy from Bradford.
In other words, they are allowed to, in a public place, roam freely.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether they've paid for it or not, as a public place,
they're allowed to.
they're allowed to go. And a public place is anything that's defined here, a highway or any other premises to which the material time the public have or are permitted to have access.
Yeah.
Like a pavement. Okay.
Yeah.
Pavement, public buildings, things like that. It's not privately owned by anyone, right? So this is what these auditors use every single time they approach any public building. Private buildings, they try to get away by using these things.
And saying that they stood on the pavement.
They stood on the pavement and they get the drones up.
Yeah, I've seen it there.
And they fly it over because technically...
You're on private property. No, I'm not. I'm on the pavement.
I'm on the pavement.
Exactly.
So when they come out...
Got it, Armelius.
Yeah, so when they come out...
One more week, we'll make an auditor out of you. Yeah.
I'm going out now.
So when they come out on the pavement and they send the drones up, like he says, they are not technically breaking any laws.
But the drone is.
But is this acceptable? What do you guys think? Is this something that's acceptable by flying a drone over?
I think, and the way they get around the drone is by, they say the FAA, their rule set is that this is a permissible area to fly. Yeah. And then they show them on the app that, look, this is a yellow circle around here. Yeah. We're allowed to fly here. It's open to the public. I've got my license for my drone here. Yeah. So I'm a certified drone flyer.
Because you have to do tests now, don't you? Yeah. You got to get a license. When you have a drone now, you got to get a license, which you need to apply for and take tests. Even when you set up a new drone, it asks you several questions, which are the rules and regulations, and you need to know the answers to them. So you can't fly.
So if you don't, the drone shuts down.
I won't let you fly. It won't let you fly.
Yeah. So, but I think my opinion of it is this.
You just Google those answers.
I think, you could do, yeah. But I think that this is
you could.
You know why they piss me off? I'll be honest with you, because
it's a liberty.
It's not even about it being a liberty. It's that they are doing it for one reason and one simple reason. That is, they go over to these, whether it's public area,
can you just
whether
explain
it's a business.
Explain to me, I don't know, what is auditing? What is it?
They call themselves auditors, but they're not actually auditors.
Yeah, but what is it?
They are auditing Britain. I think it stems from...
So it started off, it's a craze that basically started off in the US.
Right,
yeah. But what is it?
And what they do is they go and say, look, it's in public interest that, for us to film about this building and find out, the history of it, blah, 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 whatever.
For their viewership.
Yeah.
Or for their personal records.
My viewers want to see what goes on.
Or not even, sometimes they'll say it's just for their own personal use.
Okay.
But then also, it could be to test response time of the security coming and all the rest of it. I think where it starts to get grey is while the police don't have any powers to do anything, but if you are suspected of surveillance
or terrorism,
then it goes. Then they have the right to stop you.
Then they can stop you.
So I suggest if you want to be an auditor, Armelius, consider
shave my beard,
dye your hair colour,
change my name,
do something a bit different. Because you might come up as a potential. But jokes aside, what really vexes me about these guys,
now I understand it.
They go out there and they get these rises from people for no other reason than to garner views, because they know that people will watch it just for the entertainment value of them being
basically trying to shut these people down by I have my rights to do as I please. But some of the times they come up with absolute nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
They lie through their teeth.
So I've never seen it, right? I'm going off what you lot are saying.
We watch them.
Well, do you want an example? Shall I give you an example?
Yeah, give me an example.
So let's watch them.
DJ Audits, right? So DJ Audits, he's probably one of the biggest in the UK, isn't it? Yeah. And what he does is he'll go to a business, like for example, I think Jaguar Land Rover he went to once. He took his drone out and he started flying it over. Security approach him and say, whoa, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't fly that over here. And he goes, well, according to this act, I'm allowed to do as I please because I am on public land.
I'm on the pavement.
I'm not in private land.
Pavement clause.
So he can do what he wants because he's flying it at a safe height and he won't be able to gather any information or anything like that to sort of compromise that business.
Son of a gun.
So the security guards, they are none the wiser because they're thinking, what is this guy doing? What's he doing here? I don't quite understand it. And then when they try to approach them, they try to get a physical reaction from them. So they start pushing them back. And then all of a sudden it's changed from a freedom of act to, oh, you physically
You've
abused
assaulted me.
You've assaulted me. You're not allowed to do that.
So look, so on that point then, right? So you see these videos, they'll get a rise out of people, and they will cite these acts and these laws and all the rest of it.
Coming across knowledgeable.
Yeah.
They know what they do.
They know, and
They've got my rights.
They have all the entitlement in the world.
But then you've got
Because
two
of-
type of auditors. Yeah. So you get the ones that are standoffish instantly from the start. Yeah. Like that
They're
policeman will come
deliberately
up to
trying
you.
to get a rise out.
Yeah,
of
exactly. And the police will come up to them or who have been called and they're like, what do you want? What do you want? So they're looking for a reaction straight away.
Acting like
That is what they're there
This is
for.
it.
They're trying to get that reaction
And then
out of someone.
Yeah. Then you got the other ones that are like, I'm just recording a video. I'm just recording a video. I'm going to put it on YouTube. And then they wait until the person inevitably always asks, well, we don't want you filming here. Well, it's my right to do so. I can film here. Yeah, but we're asking you not to. Yeah, well, why? I've got a right to do it, and I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then that obviously starts then aggravating the other person. And next thing you know, they're arguing, and
But that's those
they're getting
ones that
paid.
Someone's
off
getting
views.
slapped up.
They play it clever because they take that calm, cool route, and they will continue with that calm, cool route until they get that rise. And that's when they start going in the backwards and forwards. And it just turns into like a half an hour video of
Just an
people
argument.
arguing with each other. No, but I have my right. And then they say the same thing again and again and again. And sometimes...
I think they're clever.
They think they're clever. The ones that are doing it because they're trying to jump on that bandwagon of other auditors doing it. So the smaller ones, they get that rise, but they lie through their teeth to try and get a rise. Oh, he pushed me. He's not allowed to push me. He never told me I'm not allowed to be in this place. Not once did he verbally tell me. But then if you look at the actual video themselves, their own video, they are saying to them, you're not allowed to be here. Can you please remove yourself?
Well, do you know what this tells me? That the general public must love this sort of stuff.
No, what it tells you is, well, actually, I'm
they're
saying
getting the
no.
views.
There are a
But,
lot of people.
But what I would say is, don't forget, this phenom started in the US. Yeah, and as with anything, over time it ends up trickling
Ends
here.
up here. Always
Yeah.
does.
It
Anything the
always
US does, we have to follow.
This is it.
Anything
But-
you could do, I could do better.
But you got to think of it this way, yeah. People naturally they never want to get involved in conflict, but now in living in the world that we do, of mobile phones that record, people like to watch it from the sidelines.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other people who will watch it for the intrigue of what the fuck are these people doing? Why are they doing this? How does this end? So then they'll watch it there. But the one thing that you can't deny is it gets the views in.
It gets the views in.
It gets the views.
Maybe that's what we need
well.
to do. Maybe that's what we need to do as
Yeah,
Benchwarmers.
we'll probably grow our
Bench
channel
audits.
massively. Yeah.
Go out and do some
But
audits.
you'll notice it creates that sort of conversation in the comments. So many people saying, "Oh, this guy's a knob.
Yeah,
Why is he doing this?" And there's so many people saying, "But this is his right. He has the freedom to do this. Yeah, stick it to the man."
Yeah. It is their right. Yeah, technically, they can record in public spaces, no problem, right? And they'll try and get around it by standing on a public pavement, send the drone up, all the rest of it, blah blah blah, whatever they do. Yeah, that's their right to do so, no problem. However, what they don't have a right on, is being a dick. If somebody's asking you, what are you doing recording here? Why are you being confrontational and not just saying, listen, mate, I'm recording this to put it up on YouTube, for you and me to have an argument because that's what's going to get views. Because the reality is, pal, is if I just throw that drone over,
No one's
have
gonna
you
watch
not
this.
noticed any of these DJ audits, these Charlie Veach, whatever the fucking names are? Have you not noticed? Have you ever seen drone footage of an actual building? No.
Never. They don't include it. I don't think they got
You
a
don't
memory
see
card
that.
in the drone.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just flying it over just for the sake of it.
This is it.
But
Yeah.
it's annoying. But then, so those are
all
the
for the
public
views.
ones. Those, and you also got the private ones. But what about the ones where they approach police personnel or the police
I think
get
I've seen
involved?
some of those.
There's a few
I
of
think
those.
the ones that I've seen.
The police get involved in a
But I
lot
didn't
of
know
them.
this was
Yeah,
audits.
They end up calling the police.
I didn't know this was audits, right? And I've seen maybe now that you've said it, it kind of ties into there. I've seen the police ones where someone stood outside the police building and recording.
Yeah.
And the police come up to me and says, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You can't record outside here. It's a police building." It's like, well, it's a public
It's a
building.
public building. I fund this.
Yeah.
I fund this. I have a right to be there. But no, you don't.
I pay your salary.
It's like saying you can go into a prison and share a cell with a cellmate for the night, just because you want to.
So
'cause
now
it's a
I
public
want both of
space.
you two to tell me,
Yeah.
why, apart from views, and sticking it on YouTube and getting monetizing the video and getting paid on it, why else are they doing it? There is, because I can't think of one other legitimate reason of why they do it. Because it's not like we ever get to see the footage of the police stations, either drone footage or around it. They don't do any interviews with anybody.
Nope.
They don't ask what people do there. They don't say, talk about when the building was built or give you any history about the building. So I can't see any other viable reason of why they do it except to put videos on, get views, and get paid.
It's purely just for that purpose, and because they've got nothing better to do. They just want to have this time where they can just be moaning myrtles and just argue with everybody. That's all they want to do.
Think about it this way. So do you know why they do it? If you had the chance to get a YouTube channel, monetize it, make some dollar bill jar, the easiest way is just doing audits.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy money, easy views, easy money.
Yeah.
It's just confrontation, isn't it? Some
Yeah,
people
exactly.
don't like confrontation, but these guys absolutely love it. Yeah. They just want to argue for the sake of it.
Would you do it?
Not in the way that they're doing it.
Let me put the caveat in.
Go on.
You're
As a
gonna
benchwarmer.
you're gonna get paid a lot of money from YouTube.
How much money?
Like you're looking at let's say 10K a vid.
You know what? No, I couldn't do it. It's just not my. It's not
You
my
couldn't do it for
character.
10K a vid.
No, it's not my character.
You would pop someone off for 10K in the previous episode.
that's
And you can't
different
go and round someone up.
No, I'm just not that.
See what his standards are.
I've got manners.
10K.
I'm in dead on that though. I wouldn't do it like
It's just
like
why would you
would
want to
do
make someone else's life a misery? Because imagine you're in that same situation and they come up to
and then
you
you're posting it. Then you're getting a rise out of them.
Yeah.
You're getting a rise out of them, and then posting a video about them, making them trying to make them look stupid.
Do you know what else I'm getting?
These embarrassing
bank.
reactions.
But not just
But what
money
if that
as
was your
well.
family member?
I got money
You
in
was
the
just at work,
bank. Surely
trying
what
to
you
do the
think
job.
about that?
But not just money. If you think about it, some of them actually love
in the
the
great
comments
Cadillac.
and the attention that they get. So you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing great.
Yeah,
Like,
keep
they
doing it.
love
I'll be loving those comments.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
But
from
like
Rebecca.
in
Thumbs up from Armelius. Thanks, mate.
in
Reply to
most
the comments.
instances, we know that it's an absolute pain in the arse that they do stuff like this.
Well, I think I found a new vocation.
Part time.
Maybe, yeah.
Part-time
maybe.
auditor.
I
What are you
mean,
doing
it's
here?
audits.
I'm just doing an audit.
Audit, yeah.
What you
To
doing?
make your life a misery. But think of it, are there any positive?
Roger, we've got one here. He's got a beard. I'm going to detain him under terrorism act.
Yeah.
And we'll do a stop and search.
So yeah, don't you think there's any positive ones out there?
I don't know because I've never come across this stuff before.
I'll give you an example. So Charlie Veach, whatever his name is.
There is nothing about this guy that's positive.
No. So I'll
He's
give you an example.
He's an
right?
A-class dick.
I'll give you an example, right?
Wow.
So
He is,
he's
honestly, he is.
he's based in Manchester, or he's local to Manchester, right? So he's in our home city, and he goes around Piccadilly Gardens all the time because you get the worst of the worst people there, right? You get the crackheads, you get the bloody idiots all there, right?
Yeah.
And he'll go up to them and he'll start cussing them out, and he'll start saying, what are you guys doing? Do something better with your life. What are you doing here? Sort of thing.
That's what they want, isn't it? They want this prick called Charlie
Yeah, I know.
to come up to him saying, "What are you doing with your life? What's his problem?"
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know what's his problem, but it's good.
it's not good.
Someone needs to say
No,
something to these
It's
people.
not because you got to remember.
Right, firstly, these people
those homeless
are
people
humans.
are not.
No, not just
are not
homeless. No, not
or whatever,
homeless.
the scum of the earth, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were about the homeless. And
No,
the crackheads.
like crackheads and
Yeah, but
people like
a
that.
crackhead is never a crackhead by choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's never like no one as a kid has a dream. Yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a crackhead. Yeah.
No, they don't. But they're the ones who.
There's
shoot up
certain
and-
life choices, isn't it? Decisions that they made. Maybe
And
that
also,
wrong
it's
thing.
not for
He
Charlie
made those
Veach,
decisions.
who's a YouTuber, who's a dick,
To
to
start
go and
judging.
start judging other people when he goes and kicks off with children.
Yeah, so he's done
children.
it once,
Yeah,
with
kicks off with
children. Yeah, I
children.
think that was
Like,
bang out of
that's
order.
what I mean.
Children.
Like, at the end of the day, like
Not
Charlie
children,
Veach,
children, like teens.
Guy's just a dick.
14,
Oh, okay.
15.
But you know what? But you know, like little chavels, that buzz off him. Oh, yeah, they can get as well because the reality is this guy is a nobody.
He is a nobody.
He's a nobody, and he's going around.
Well, it's
acting like
clearly
he's someone.
somebody because we sat
No,
here
no,
talking
but
about
he's
it.
walking around acting like someone, like he's got the right to then start turning around and telling other people how they should, what
Live
they
their
should do, what
lives.
they shouldn't do. Like, because what qualifications he's got to tell anybody else?
Hey, you don't need any qualifications.
Well,
It's Charlie
clearly
Beach.
not.
well, think of it like
That's
this,
a
right?
qualification itself.
Think of it from another
He's got a
perspective.
YouTube channel. He's got the qualification.
And then he kicks people from afar.
Does he actually kick him?
Yeah, he thinks he's tall. or
No,
some
he doesn't
shit,
kick.
or-
Like what he does is, if they approach him, he'll push them back.
Okay.
That's
Get
what he
away
does.
from
So
him.
he won't like
Shut up,
physically attack
Shut up.
anyone unless
if you
he's
didn't want the
attacked himself.
confrontation, yeah, why are you going up to him in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, he wants the confrontation.
Yeah, exactly. He wants the smoke.
But think of it like
wants
this:
the
like
smoke.
you've got these
Even when
antisocial
someone give him a 20
behaviors. You've got these antisocial behaviors. You've got people out there who just like causing a nuisance, right?
Yeah.
And the police are doing nothing to get these people away.
Yeah.
He then approaches them, gives them a load of shit,
Yeah.
and then they've had enough and they start moving off themselves. So that's actually kind of a positive impact he's having. As much as it annoys me to say, I hate these auditors.
Why is no one
with-
I'm surprised no one slapped him up.
No, well,
I think he has
people
been a
have
couple of
tried
times.
to, but then he always like,
tall.
again, I'm not.
There was one video I seen. Yeah, he starts giving some guy some shit. This guy was having none of it. Yeah, what did Charlie Veach do? He did exactly what pussios do. Yeah, after giving the guy shit. Yeah, what did he stand there and face what he was saying when there was repercussions to it? No. He ran
he
inside
ran
the
off.
shop.
Oh, did he? I've not seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he ran inside the shop.
And he put that video up as well.
Yeah, he put it up as well. This guy's coming after me. Shut up, man.
I'm being attacked.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I guess like, so what do you guys like? Speaking of Charlie Veach, what do you guys think?
So
of him?
I don't know much about him, and from what you've told me about this Charlie Veach guy,
Yeah.
I instantly have a hatred,
hatred for him.
and I don't know where it comes from. It's like from inside. I just want to like do something.
You sound like Charlie Veach now.
I mean, I get it. It comes across as an absolute.
He's just a dick.
Yeah, but I don't like
he's a
people
dick.
like
Just a
that.
dick. Yeah.
I just don't like.
Yeah, you got
people
nothing better
like
with your time,
that.
yeah.
Even like you've probably experienced in the workplace that one guy that just always causes beef with everyone.
I can tell
And
you
it's
now.
like, you.
Yeah, I can tell you now, Emilius, this guy's got no fucking friends. Yeah.
He probably doesn't.
He's
That's
got
why
no
he's out
friends.
there.
That's
doing
why he's
it.
out there. Yeah.
That's why he's out there. Doing
Yeah.
it.
Because you know, if you had friends,
No
you know
one
if you
loves
had
him at
friends- Yeah, you know what? If you had friends, yeah, right? Doesn't matter what money he's making, yeah. If you had some real friends around him, they'd be saying, "Mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're
Yeah.
making a fool out of yourself. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?"
But what they do is they
instead-
build their community, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
So if you notice, some of the auditors group together, and they all got their own little content.
And he's got a little
pages.
stupid ass accent, and he's like, "Well,
Yeah.
I can imagine. Imagine he was sat here right now. Well, who are you? Well, people love me. People love me. Recording. Yeah, I'm in a public space. You can record what you want.
Yeah.
Right, stay away from me. Shut up, man.
But you know, like a lot of these auditors are like,
Stay away
it's,
from me.
it's their own community, and
If I was your
as
best
much
friend,
as we hate it,
it's
about-
It's
There's
here.
definitely a place for it.
and
because
they're
people-
making
people
money,
do
so
watch it,
maybe
yeah.
we should do that as a Benchwarmers audit.
I said, yeah, let's do it.
Benchwarmers
Let's
audit.
start
We're making
auditing.
absolute killing.
Yeah, I'd
Let's
rather
go
quit.
outside now with cameras.
Where should we go first? Police station. Or they instantly get locked up.
Yeah, exactly.
3 Asians stood outside, police station, recording,
Yeah,
taking camera
exactly.
pictures,
Exactly.
instant.
Yeah, you can see how that would go.
yeah.
Yeah, but we won't
Lock
go
up.
into institutionally.
Institutionalisation.
Yeah, we won't go into that. But the whole, to round off this whole thing about auditors, yeah, I think that there would be a better place if they were truly doing it for the right reasons, i.e.,
For the right reasons.
business, building history, or how this place came to be, or the work that these places are doing, and the people within them doing some interviews, maybe.
If they were giving us the
Then-
knowledge,
Then they wouldn't be auditors, would
Yeah.
they?
No, but
They'd
that's
be
auditing.
normal YouTubers, vloggers.
No, but that is auditing. What is the purpose of an audit? Break down. What is the purpose of any audit?
It's to when you get in investigate, isn't it? You do an investigation.
Yeah,
Yeah, find out like who's
What's-
doing what,
what's going
yeah,
on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How
What are the
efficient are they? What
ins
the
and outs?
processes, and having a look through everything to basically audit it, right?
Yeah.
But they're not going doing that. What they are
they're
going
just
to
causing
do,
a nuisance.
They
is
just-
cause
they just-
a nuisance. Yeah.
Clickbait.
Do you think? Because let me ask you something. If you think that they posted that type of videos, do you think they'd bank? Do you think
think they
people would? You think people would watch those types of videos?
No,
the ones
no, of
were
course they
talking
wouldn't.
about the history of a building.
No, of course they
and,
wouldn't.
and the
They
great work
become
people
like-
are doing.
No, they
no
wouldn't.
one's
No,
watching those.
100%.
You know,
So
people are watching the ones where it's like, mate, what are you doing recording here? F off. This is this is a nuclear site here. If your drone comes and falls, you can cause an
Well,
explosion.
there were a few instances where that's happened, where it says, well, if it falls, it could create an explosion and set the whole thing on fire. No, but my drone is absolutely fine. I can see the battery, blah, blah, blah. They've always got a response for something. And realistically, I think we all agreed they're all a bunch of knobheads.
Yeah.
And we don't want nothing to do with auditors.
Direct message to the auditors. I think you're a dick.
Yeah.
think
And
you guys are dicks.
if you have a problem, take it up with his mate.
Yeah. Just drop it in the comments and chat shit. Get your boys to come over and put it in the comments and chat shit. You know, if you've got any friends, whatever.
But another good thing,
because I don't give a shit.
Any of our viewers, if you've ever come across auditors in your workplace or anything, let us know some of your experiences because we'd love to hear about it. And on that bombshell,
Sayonara.
We'll see you for the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications before we come and audit your life.